from the beaches of Florida's Gold Coast, this football contest takes place. Clear skies and just beautiful weather here for tonight's game between the Florida State Seminoles and the Hurricanes of Miami. And here come the Hurricanes. Folks, it doesn't get much better than this. I'm Brad Nessler with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, and we cannot wait for the kickoff of this annual battle in the Sunshine State. The Hurricanes are very confident coming into this one. They are definitely the favorites in my book, Kirk.
Well, I think you're right about that, and I'll tell you why. Miami has one of the better running attacks in college football and a very good running back. Lee, this will be a great opportunity here for fans to get a chance to see him run the football and lead his team to a victory.
I agree with you, and I'm going to tell you why. Florida State is going to get manhandled up front in this one. That offensive line is just too big, too talented, and too good. And they're going to have a huge game opening up those holes for their running backs. This one could get ugly.
We're hoping for a great game. Guys, let's get down on the field. The team captains are ready for the coin toss. And they're ready to kick this one away. We should have a return on this one. Number 22 fields it at the 2. He spins. They'll set up shop at the 20. Miami put 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Davidson drops back to pass. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20. The Seminoles line up in an I formation with the spin, and down he goes. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 21. The Canes bring in their dime package, and they got him for a loss. And they fail to convert for the first down.
Well, the offense hates to see that. The defense, again, Coach, stepping up.
The defense is important. It wins football games for you.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Davidson punts it, and it's a good one. Number 2 fields it to 31. Gets past the tackler. Came away with a nice return there, Lee Corso.
Whoa, Nelly. That was almost a big one, my friend.
They'll get the ball here at the 42-yard line. They come out with a big set. Here's the option. Here's an opening. Laterals back. Inside the 30 to the 10. And he will score. That run was really special.
Oh, it sure was. That was a huge play by the halfback. He knows how to break the game wide open.
And he hits the PAT. With under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play, the score, Miami 7, Florida State nothing. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it deep. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. He's stiff arm. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Incomplete. Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. Florida State sets up in the I. Davidson back to throw. Steps up, throws this one out to the right. Got it to his receiver. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
Third and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on their own 28. Florida State comes out with an I formation. The 50. He's all the way down to the 41-yard line. Tremendous run by the halfback.
Great run by the back, but it also is disheartening for this defense. They had 8 guys in the box expecting the run, and they still couldn't stop it.
Now that's a football player. He doesn't care how many defenders are on the line of scrimmage. It's just more bodies to get by and run over.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Noles go with the I formation. On the ground with the tailback. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Good penetration by the defense there as they tackle him for a loss. Second and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Davidson comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Found his man. He's all the way down to the 7-yard line. Great pass play.
This guy comes up with a great catch here. He's got good hands. And when he's on, there's no one in America that can catch him.
The Seminole line up in an I formation. Davidson drops the throw. He lobs it out to the left side. It's dropped. Florida State sets up in the I. He steps up, throws it to the outside. Almost intercepted.
I don't even think he saw the defense on that one.
How does that kid expect to pick it off? He's got more tape on his hands than the heavyweight champ.
The Noles Go with the I formation. And now he's going to run. And he's taken down at the 5. He gained a couple of yards on the keeper. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. It's up, and he got it.
The field goal attempt is good.
Florida State lines up for the kickoff.
Number 34 back to return.
Number 34 at the 5. Looks to me as though the offensive line is ready to run the ball some more.
And that defensive line better be ready, because if they aren't, they'll be giving up another touchdown drive.
First and 10.
They'll go to work at the 26.
6-yard line.
They'll use a 4-4 defense here.
Set. Put hot. Put hot. Put hot. Hot.
He tries to spin. And down he goes. He rumbles ahead and picks up about 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 31. The Canes come out in a 2 tight end set.
Set. Put hot. Put hot.
Jackson set to go to the air. Steps up. Wants to throw outside. Complete. And he's taken down. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
Yeah, this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
First and 10. Ball on their own 41. The Hurricanes set up in the gun.
Put hot. Put hot. Put hot. Hot. Hot.
Jackson drops back on first down. Found his man. He's all the way down to the 25-yard line. The wideout comes up with a spectacular play.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, I put a big circle around that play so I can remember to call that one again. Good call.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Canes line up with 4 wideouts.
Put hot. 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 Put hot.
He drops back. Throws this one out to the left. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
It's second down and 10 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 32 lines up in a deep back, I formation. Jackson back to pass. Looking. He lets it go. They made a great connection there for the touchdown, didn't they, fellas?
Boy, the quarterback threw a strike to the wide receiver. He caught it and took it all the way.
Boy, what a dangerous combination. You can't say enough about how good that throw was. The quarterback put that one right on the money.
And he tacks on the extra point. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, Miami 14, Florida State 3. Number 88 is lined up to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Number 22 takes it at the 4. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 19. Number 22 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Across the middle. And it's incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 19. Florida State goes with the ace set here. He steps up over the middle. Broke away from one. And down he goes. That one worked pretty well.
And it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 30. They line up in an I. Davidson drops back to pass. He's on the run. The 50. Down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. And he's taken down. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
Boy, I like this call right here. The one thing that I've noticed is how this defense sometimes forgets about the running backs as receivers. Here, they got burned for a big play.
The Noles come to the line with their jumbo package. Davidson drops back. Here comes the pressure. Touchdown, Florida State. And a nice pitch and catch quarterback to the tight end for the touchdown. And he hits the PAT. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Number 34 fields it in the end zone. There's a missed tackle. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 24-yard line. Number 32 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Toss. Spin move. Shakes off a tackle. And he's taken down. And they threw a flag on that play. Let's see what the call is.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
That penalty will hurt.
You know, this is all about discipline. The team that doesn't commit penalties is the one with great discipline. And that can be a huge factor in winning football games.
Second and 4. Ball on their own 30. They line up in an I. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes at the 35-yard line. And the counter play gets him the first down.
Runs like this keep them guessing. You got the defense worried about the running game, and that's when you catch them off guard with the through the air. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't pass it right here, sweetheart.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in an I. And he's taken down at the 36. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 36. They line up in the old Maryland I formation.
Set. Hut. Hut. Put hut. Put hut.
Jackson options out. Pitches back. Here's an opening. Spinning. And down he goes. And they were lucky that one didn't go for more.
No question, and they were not ready for that option play. They had guys running everywhere except to the ball.
Lee, you're right. They look like they've never defended the option before. The tailback had a ton of running room there.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Canes come out in a bunch formation.
Set. Put hut.
Drops back to pass. He's going to take off. And he's taken down at the 46. The quarterback scramble gains 3 yards. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. 3 wideouts here.
Hut. Put hut.
He drops back. Under pressure. He's going right. And it's caught. And down he goes. Nice little pattern there.
Yeah, he had great position there, and that ball was thrown in the right spot.
Third and 2. Ball on the 41. Miami lines up in a double tight set.
Put hut. Put hut.
3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. He's looking down the middle. Finds his receiver, and he's taken down. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Canes with a stacked backfield.
Set. Put hut.
Jackson on the option. Got an opening. Fakes a pitch. Now he pitches it. And down he goes. They pick up another first, guys.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
Miami comes out with 3 receivers bunt, and he's going to lose yards on this one. And he tried to make something big happen, Coach, and it backfired on him.
I know. You always try to teach your players never run backwards. I think that kid needs a talking to.
Second down, goal to go. And this is the 10th play of the drive. They'll use a 4-4 defense here.
Put hut.
Pitch left. And he's taken down at the 11th. 2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third and goal.
It's 3rd and goal. Ball on the 11. The Knowles bring in the nickel package. Steps up. Throws this one out to the right. And he dropped it.
Pass ball's incomplete. Jones, the intended receiver, on the play. Fourth and goal. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Number 88 lined up for the field goal. This should be a chip shot.
Set. Put hut.
The kick is up. And he got it. Miami to kick this one off. Number 22, and Williams deep to return. Kicks it off. Number 22 takes it from the 6. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. Miami puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20. Miami comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. And he's hit as he throws. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
It's third down and 10. Ball on their own 20. Miami brings in their nickel package. Fullback on the inside give. And down he goes at the 24. The Hurricanes call for a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
Fourth and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
It's fourth down now, and we'll see the punt team punts the ball away.
Back deep to return.
Number 2 takes it at the 33. Picked up some good, solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
They'll get the ball here at the 45. The Canes go with the I formation. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Throws this one out to the right. Complete. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 46. Miami comes out with an I formation. Jackson back to throw. He steps up, throws it to the outside. A pickup of about 3. First and 10. Ball on the 43. The Canes come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right. Almost intercepted. That one could have been an interception.
On the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Hurricanes line up with 3 wide. Jackson drops to throw. Steps up, throws. And it's caught. And he's taken down. Miami calls a timeout. That was their second timeout. It's third down and 4 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Miami lines up in a shotgun set. Guns it across the middle, and that one's fallen incomplete. He just couldn't get to that one.
Well, he looked to be a little excited back there in the pocket. May have rushed things a little bit. Needs to be a little bit more patient, step up, make the throw.
4th and 4. Ball on the 37-yard
They don't have the luxury of kicking the ball here. Steps up in the pocket. Complete. And down he goes at the 14-yard line. How amazing is that completion?
Wow. What I'm wondering is what the heck is the defense doing on that play?
He drops back. Wants to throw outside. Touchdown, Miami! And he makes his second visit to the end zone with that catch.
Well, that was a great catch by the receiver. He ran a perfect route to get open for his second score of the game.
And he hits the PAT. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Miami 24, Florida State 10. Number 88 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 22 and Williams back to return. Williams takes it from the 6. He spins around.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll go to work at the 24. The Canes line up with 6 defensive backs. Davidson steps back to pass. Here they come, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. They put the pressure on, and it paid off.
Well, his protection just simply broke down, and if that continues, this quarterback's going to have a long day.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 15. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Miami 24, Florida State 10. Florida State got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. He kicks it. Number 3 takes it from the 6. Can't wrap him up. Number 3 with a recovery. They'll take over at the 17-yard line. Jackson with 3 wide receivers. Jackson on first down. He steps up. He's going right. Found his man. And he's all the way down to the 48. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with the zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Nickel defense. Nice play fake. And they couldn't hook up on that one. A little too much juice on that one.
Yeah, this quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Second and 10. Ball right around midfield. Miami lines up in a double tight set. And he's taken down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 48. The Canes line up in an I formation.
Hut.
Jackson set to go to the air. He's looking for his man, and it's caught. And down he goes. Nice stop by the defense.
Well, they let him catch it, but they were not going to let him get that first down.
Fourth and 6. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Hurricanes line up to punt. Number 88 gets it off. Number 41 signals for a fair catch. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 20. Florida State sets up in the I. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's under pressure. And it falls incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Florida State lines up with 3 receivers. Gets the ball. No, they fake it. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
3rd and 14. Ball on the 16. From the gun. Back to pass. He throws it. Complete. He's all the way down to the 47. Good catch. And can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. Florida State goes with the ace set here. He spins, breaks one, and he's taken down. They'll get 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 38-yard line. Miami lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back, rolls to the right, looks, couldn't haul it in.
Intended receiver on the play.
Third down and a yard. Ball on the 38. Number 22 is the deep back as they line up in the I. He's on the run. The 10. Touchdown. Let's take another look at that run. And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Miami 24, Florida State 17. Davidson is lined up to kick this one off. Number 34 and number 3 back deep to return. Number 3 fields at the goal line. Spins up the field. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
You know, they had something going, but were unable to get any points.
First and 10.
At the 24
Ball on the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
Miami sets up in the eye. They go with the run. And down he goes at the 25.
With the carry.
A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
The play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 25. One-man backfield. Jackson on play action. Got it. And they finally knock him out at the 45-yard line. Kirk, can you break this one down for us?
Yeah, Brad, this one's real simple. You see the quarterback make a nice fake to the back. This causes the defense to step up a little bit, which in turn leads to an open wide receiver downfield.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 45. The Hurricanes come out in the ace formation. Steps up in the pocket. Incomplete. What happened there, Kirk?
Well, as a quarterback, you usually want to put the ball in front of the receiver so he can catch it in stride. Here he just put it a little bit too far in front.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Jackson comes to the line with 3 wide. Jackson tosses to the left side. And he's stopped behind the line.
Anytime a defense has their safeties coming up making plays behind the line of scrimmage, that tells the offense they've got to start throwing the ball downfield to keep them honest.
It's third down and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Canes line up with 3 receivers bunched. Jackson back to pass. He steps up. Pressure coming. Throws. And it's caught. And he's taken down. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
Fourth and 3. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Look for a run right up the gut. They'll go with a run once again. Makes a move. Gets the tackler. And down he goes. And that run will give him 100 for the game.
The old head coach has to be happy with the running game today.
First and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Miami comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's got to throw it in a hurry. And they got it. And they come away with a nice stop there.
It's a great call right here. They sent an extra man after the quarterback, and the offensive line couldn't adjust, enabling the defensive end to break free and get to the quarterback.
Second and long coming up here. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Canes go with the I formation. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. And down he goes. Good play by the defense.
Yeah, they came with the blitz that time, and the big lineman was able to spring free for the sack.
Third and long. Ball on the 40-yard line. So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Miami 24, Florida State 17. Third down and a couple miles here. This is the 9th play of this drive. Florida State brings in the nickel here. Jackson drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Chucks it deep down the right side. It falls incomplete. Wow, that pass had some velocity, Kirk.
Well, I think here the quarterback panicked a little bit and rifled it as hard as he could.
40-yard line.
It's fourth down, and the punt team lines up. He gets it off.
41.
Number 41 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The offense is back on the field after that last touchdown drive, and let's see if they try to move the ball on the ground again. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line. First and 10.
The Hurricanes bring in their dime package, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Well, he was under some heavy pressure there.
Well, I agree there was a lot of pressure, but I think he can hold on to the ball just a little bit longer and deliver it with some confidence.
Second and 10.
It's second down and 10 to go.
20-yard
Ball on the 20. Number 22 lines up in the deep back, I formation. It's a tip drill, and they bring him down. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a first
No
down.
matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
First and 10.
First and 10.
Ball on the 48.
Ball on the 48. The Knowles line up in an I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 50.
Ball right around midfield. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. With the spin, and they got him for a loss. Nice play by the big D lineman. Third and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Knowles set up in the gun. Davidson drops back down the middle. He had a very small window he was trying to throw to on that one.
Yo, you called that a window? The defender had it shut pretty tight. That was a poor decision by the quarterback.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Davidson gets it off. Number 2 fields it at the 13. Spin move. And he got a few yards.
He got more than a few. That was a good return.
Good return and outstanding speed. He almost went all the way that time.
They'll go to work at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
They come out with a big set. Little handoff. Shifty move there. And down he goes. That's 4 yards on the play.
Ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball
Ball
on
on the 33. The Hurricanes come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. No gain.
Carry. No gain on the play.
It's third down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 33. I formation here. He drops back. He steps up. Home run ball in the air. He got it. To the 20. To the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. What do you think of that catch, Coach?
This game's got its highs and lows, but one of the highs has got to be the play of this kid. He could play for my team any day.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Miami 31, Florida State 17. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Williams back to return.
Kicks it off. Williams takes it at the 8. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They'll take over at the 19-yard line. Number 22 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Davidson to the air on first down. Steps up. Knocked out of bounds. First and 10. Ball on the 50. Miami has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. They'll throw on first down. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball right around midfield. Davidson has 5 receivers lined up here down the middle.
They thought they could get that one past the linebacker, but his strength is zone coverage. So he just sticks out his hand and says, "Not so fast, my friend."
Third and 10. Ball on the 50. One-man backfield. Drops back to pass. Complete. He's knocked out of bounds. Nice catch, but that's not going to move the chains. Looks like they're going to go for it here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to go for the home run. And he got it to the 10. And they bring him down. And the wideout gets a chance to show what he can do.
Oh, he sure does. And he doesn't disappoint either. Great athletic ability.
They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. And down he goes. They pick up 2 on the pass play.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. Touchdown, FSU. There's number 2 on the day.
The coach loves to give the football to this running back. You know why? Because he knows how to find the end zone.
Let's check out the replay. And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Miami 31, Florida State 24. They need to get the ball back. Looks like they'll line up for the onside kick. Here goes nothing. That was just an outstanding effort by the special teams unit.
You know, no matter how much you practice it, recovering onside kick requires some luck.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. From the gun. They'll throw on first down. He lobs it right side. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 43. The Noles line up in an I formation. He drops back. He steps up, going deep on the left side. Got it. He's all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That's now 300 passing yards for this quarterback, Coach. This guy's having a huge game.
Solid. And I'll tell you why. This offensive line has given him plenty of time to throw the ball back there.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Florida State comes out in the shotgun. And got it complete. Touchdown, Florida State. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
It's almost if the receiver told the defensive back, "You think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone."
Yo. And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Florida State 31, Miami 31. Davidson ready to kick. Number 34 and number 3 set to return. Kicks it off. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. Well, the offense is back on the field again. In their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown. And here's our red zone players of the game. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Jackson is back in the gun. Wants to throw outside, and it falls incomplete. And he overthrew that one badly.
Whoa, the receiver's fast, but he's not that fast.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 23. They line up in an I. Jackson steps back to pass. Across the middle, and it's incomplete. He just put a little too much air under that one.
That's one of the reasons defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 23-yard line. I formation here. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Going deep. Lays it out there. Caught. Knocked out of bounds.
I know I've said this all week, but I like this kid's arm. He's got good mechanics and a nice touch on the ball. He's not doing bad in this game either, my friend.
Not bad is right, Lee. That last pass gives him over 300 yards on the day.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. 2 tight end set. They get it out there on the toss. He breaks free. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll get 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 32, the lone back. And he's stopped behind the line.
The defensive line was just too overpowering and didn't give the running back much of a chance there.
Miami takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. So another third down upcoming for the offense. The Noles line up with 6 defensive backs. Looking across the middle. Oh my, what a catch. Touchdown.
Talking to their coach during the week, he felt they would be able to exploit that defense, especially in the secondary. And boy, was that an understatement. That's the 4th time they beat them in the air for a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than a minute to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Miami 38, Florida State 31. Number 88 is lined up to kick this one off.
42 back to return.
Kicks it off. Williams taking from the 6. Juke move. Nothing much on the return there.
Not much is right. The coverage was all over him.
They'll get the ball here at the 11. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Throws to the middle. In and out of his hand.
Receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 11. They line up in a double tight set. Davidson set to go to the air. Steps up in the pocket. And that's the way you're supposed to play pitch and catch.
Absolutely. You know, this wide receiver is a difference maker. He's one of those players that has a chance to go the distance every time you get him the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Davidson drops to throw. He steps up. He tosses it short. And it's caught. And he's taken down. Florida State calls a timeout. And they'll have 2 remaining. 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Hurricanes bring in the nickel package. Davidson back to pass. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. The Seminoles are going to take a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout. 2nd and long coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. They come out in a 5-wide set. Back to throw. He's going left. And got it complete. Knocked out of bounds. And that last completion is going to give the quarterback 400 yards on the day. I'm telling you, that's a pretty good outing. Third down and a yard. Ball on the 21-yard line. Florida State comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. Throws this one out to the right. And that one's fallen incomplete. So they run the same pass play again.
Yeah, typically you'll see this when teams are having success with a particular player. They feel confident about a play's chances.
In this case, the defense was well prepared.
And they're going to go for it. Inside give. And down he goes at the 15.
The reason that play worked was because the offensive line got a good push up there.
And I'll tell you, that fullback showed some good determination in picking up the first down.
Davidson drops back on first down. Spikes the ball. So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. Florida State in a 4-wide set, throws it to the outside. Complete, and he's taken down. Good yardage that time on the pass.
The thing that makes this play work is the quarterback. He throws this thing right in there. What an arm this quarterback's got.
Florida State takes a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. Florida State goes with the ace set here. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Here they come. Waits till the last moment. Touchdown, Florida State. And, Coach, how about that touchdown?
With that last touchdown throw, this quarterback now has managed to find the end zone 3 times today. Pretty decent number if you ask me.
They had some trouble defending that one, Coach.
Hey, this is just a great play by the offense, Brad. Watch that delivery. It doesn't get much better than that.
We're going to OT. That's the end of the 4th quarter, and we are headed to overtime. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25. Miami sets up with 4 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Canes come out showing 3 wide. And down he goes. Couple of yards there by the tailback on the counter. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. 3 wide outs here. Jackson drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Touchdown, Miami! Another look at that touchdown, Kirk.
Right here, the quarterback does a good job of finding enough time for the receiver to get open, and he hits him perfectly in the end zone for the score.
And he hits the PAT. Let's see if they can answer the call here.
Well, the big thing here is patience. There's not a game clock. You've got a fresh set of downs to work with. You just got to take your time and don't risk turning the ball over.
First and 10. Ball on the 25. Florida State sets up in the I. Davidson hands it off, spinning, and he's taken down at the 19. The tailback picks up 6 there on the misdirection. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 19. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. He's all the way. Touchdown. Let's see that touchdown pass again.
Good job by the quarterback here to find the open man in the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. We've got a dandy here, folks. We're heading to overtime number 2. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Noles come out in the ace formation. He jukes it, mid-tackle, and down he goes at the 22. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. I formation here. They hand it off. They'll drop him for a loss. The defense made sure he went nowhere on that run.
Well, guys, when you have so many people bunched into one place, it makes it really difficult to find an opening to run to.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Hurricanes line up in a nickelback. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
They'll call on the field goal unit here. It's up. And it's through the uprights. So they'll have to keep him out of the end zone here if they want to stay alive.
Yeah, the defense really needs to focus here.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Canes line up in an I formation, and he's taken down. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. Miami in a 4-wide set. He drops back, fires a bullet out to the right, and that's his receiver who's wide open. And down he goes at the 3-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
The Canes line up in the Maryland I formation. And he's taken down. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they can punch this one in. Jackson will hand it off. He takes it in for the win. What a finish. What do you think of this guy, Lee?
This guy's a giant tailback playing fullback. He's got all the moves a halfback has, and he's got the power of a fullback. What a great combo.
You can chalk this game up as one of the best in this ongoing rivalry. We expected these two teams to go at it, but to have it go to overtime made it even more intense.
I think both teams showed everybody why these two teams are considered big-time rivals. Every time one team did something, the other would fight right back. Heck of a ball game.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2004. We hope you'll join us again. Our final score, Miami 51, Florida State 48. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.